Fans of the notorious B.I.G. said a final goodbye to the rap star. There were tears at the memorial service. But when the funeral procession made its way to the streets of Brooklyn, there were angry confrontations, even an explosion of pepper spray. It was a solemn homecoming tribute for the fallen rap icon, but it turned into pockets of violent scuffling as police confronted rowdy fans. Crowds began surging against police barricades. Fans danced on top of cars. People were losing their cool. Suddenly, things were out of control. Police moved in asking the fans to disperse, but some of them resisted. Authorities used pepper spray to break up the gathering. Before it was over, 10 people were arrested, most for disorderly conduct. People in Brooklyn say cops used excessive force in handling the crowds. There were accusations of brutality and insensitivity. Again, police officials say officers...
For me to walk again, to talk again, but anyway, I get fronted some keys to get back on my feet, and everything that nigga said came to reality. Living like a baller, low, having money and blowing hella chronic smoke. I bought my mama a beat and bought my boo-boo a Jag, and now I'm rolling in a 9-Triz AL Dog Red.
Just remember, change your mind, cause when you start set tripping, that ass is mine.
Indeed, agree, proceed to smoke weed. Never have a want, never have a need.
You roll your fucking window up, white boy, before I fucking... Knock your fucking ass out.
Yeah, right. Just ran around.
I'm on the what? I'm on the what? Yo, go the fuck... I don't know the fuck you fucking...
Northeast from where Christopher Wallace, the notorious B.I.G., had been gunned down 9 days prior. I didn't connect the two at first, but when I did, I lost everything that mattered. That day, on that street corner, the first door to the labyrinth opened.
Now you do what they told you. 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 Now you do what they told you.
In 1991, 4 white cops beat Rodney King and were found not guilty. And the city of Los Angeles revolted.
What we need are honest, non-biased police officers.
That's what I think. We're gonna keep it real out this motherfucker.
Tupac Shakur gave a poetic voice to this frustrated, rebellious generation. And then it was cashed in on by LA-based rap label Death Row Records, helmed by the nefarious Suge Knight. On the East Coast, a rapper with a smooth flow that went by notorious B.I.G. rose to prominence, building a brand for the New York label Bad Boy Records.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
Tupac and out.
We two individual people, I mean, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody.
And the East Coast, West Coast thing is something that the journalists and people are making up just to get paid off this so it can drag out.
Here in Vegas, shots were fired. Tupac was hit 4 times.
6 months later,
police are investigating the shooting death of rapper Biggie Smalls. He was gunned down.
Who killed rapper Notorious B.I.G.? And were LAPD officers involved? The mystery of his murder has gone unsolved for 18 years now.
Either Notorious B.I.G.'s or Tupac's murder has been solved. Russell Poole is responsible for heading up the investigation into Biggie's murder in 1997.
I'm Detective Russell Poole. Someone has lost a family member and they deserve to have the answers.
I'm his mother. My son was shot. I would like to know why. Miss Wallace would like to know why.
My power to like, yo, they gotta be dead, you know what I'm saying? Because he can't really the funny thing. I kind of realized how powerful Tupac and I was. You know what I'm saying? Because we two individual people, we waged a coastal beef. You know what I'm saying? One man against one man made a whole West Coast hate a whole East Coast and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And that really bugged me out. Like, yo, Duke don't like me, so this whole coast don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I knew it wasn't true. Or at least what I knew I was getting blamed for wasn't true. I can't speak for nothing else. You know, I wasn't there. But I know what he was blaming me for wasn't true. But when he died, I was just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It kind of took me by. I mean, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because they know coming back.
Can I help you?
They gotta move on, you know?
Door's open. I knocked.
I'm Darius Jackson. I wanted to talk to you about the murder of Notorious B.I.G. I'm a journalist.
No. Of course you're a journalist. Well, I've already stated that I would rather not speak to any of you. So thank you very much for your time. Go on, get out.
18 years ago, I used to interview you in a news special that I was doing called East versus West. Yeah.
It was terrible. It was awful. Your theory was completely wrong.
Yeah, well, the Peabodys would disagree with you, wouldn't they, on that?
The Peabodys?
Yes.
So you equate life and death with a fucking awards show?
How about I pay you?
You what?
Pay you.
You'll pay me. Get on my side. Because you know what I should do is knock your fucking teeth out.
Yeah, well, then I have to call the police and tell them about that, don't I, Detective?
Oh, and do you trust that they would come here and that they would do their job for you?
I did my job, didn't I? I found you.
White guy shoots and kills a black guy. Who's at fault?
Are you threatening me?
No. No. It's a riddle. White guy shoots and kills a black guy. Who's at fault?
I don't know.
The answer is ask more questions.
What does this have to do with Biggie?
That's what I thought. Shoot. Next time, knock, please.
I did not.
I have two journalistic creeds. One, emotions are the enemy of facts. Right?
Hey, Jack.
Hey, good morning. Remember, we are a news organization. Which brings us to my second journalistic creed. There is no bias in facts. It is possible that you will find success while you are young, which would be unlucky because you wouldn't learn patience. How goes the Biggie retrospective?
I met Russell Poole today. Still on the Wallace case. As a citizen, he's got a war room with all kinds of evidence tacked up on the walls. Sad.
Yeah, well, that can happen when a person rests their entire reputation on a single case. I mean, you made a hell of a name for yourself, but you fucked up. Biggie did not pay for the hit on Tupac. Yeah, so get it right this time. Just don't waste your time with Russell Poole. Because his X-Files theories have been debunked. Manny, I'm with this. Drink up.
If you feel your life's in danger, why are you talking to us?
Cuz, man. I mean, you know, if Biggie was my son, I mean, if I get got and somebody could help my mom, I would hope they would do the right thing, you know? That's what I'm trying to do now.
Go shoot.
Hey, there he is.
You respect me?
Oh, absolutely. No, you're a pretty predictable kind of guy.
I can't trust nobody. I'm running for my life.
Is that on the TV?
Doesn't matter.
How do you make sense of all of this unorganized bullshit?
It's my son's. He plays shortstop for the Fins. Any more asinine questions you'd like to ask?
Detective Poole, I know you care about this case, but you know the LAPD refuted both our theories, right?
Doesn't mean mine wasn't right.
So who shot Biggie Smalls?
Oh, no. No, you put that away.
Who shot Biggie Smalls?
Put that away.
Oh, slow down, slow
Put
down.
it away.
Slow down.
You asked permission. What's wrong with you? You're a real pain in the ass, you know that? Perfect goddamn stranger walks into my house like it's nothing. I let you walk in today, and you try and point that camera at me? You don't even ask? You have no respect?
Look, I don't want to be here any more than you want me to be here. You tell me who shot Biggie, and I'll leave.
Let's get this straight. When you speak to me about him, you refer to him as Christopher or Mr. Wallace. You owe him that.
Detective Poole, I'm the only one who's calling up the asshole of L.A. to talk to you. And I promise you, I'm the last one who's ever gonna ask you the question. Who shot Christopher Wallace?
I don't know.
You don't know? You spent the last 20 years in this dank apartment. What, on a I don't know?
I had a theory. And my investigation was ripped out from underneath me. See all this stuff you called, I believe it was unorganized bullshit. Dots. That's 20 plus years of dots. I'm very, very good at connecting dots.
The clock of life is wound but once. No man has the power to tell when the hand may stop. This is the only time you own. Live, love, toil with the will. Put no trust in tomorrow, or the hand may then be still.
Yo, Biggie! Yo, Biggie! Got back up. Got back up.
You can't hide from the truth. that truth needs to expose.
This damn near platinum shit, I know.
There's certain people that create land.
My music is basically an autobiography of myself.
Excuse me, ladies. No disrespect. Is it cool if I get his autograph? Yo, I'm your hugest fan, big. Yo, you mind signing this for me, man?
No doubt.
Hey, I stay bumping Juicy and Big Papa, man. That's my joints right there, yo.
I make music for everybody. Pumping it.
Thank you, man. For real.
There is not a day that goes by that I don't miss my son.
Yeah, we need an ambulance on Fairfax and Wilshire. Please, Los Angeles. We have a man shot. We have a man shot. Wilshire Boulevard. Okay, hold on. I get that. Right on the corner of Wilshire and Fairfax. Yeah, we need a Wilshire and Fairfax.
24-year-old rap artist Notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace, was shot early Sunday morning and later died of gunshot wounds.
How long until you got to the scene of the shooting?
Month? 1 month. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. You don't cheat, no. Think. Don't write. Think.
Why did it take you a month to get on the case?
Because I was on a different case. White cop shot a black cop.
Drop it now! I'm a fucking cop! Shit, this guy's got a badge. He drew down on me! Let's go! Get in here now! We're here, Frank. This guy's hit. We got you, man. 100 man down. Gun! We got a gun! Get in there, help. Get in there. You see it? He fucking drew down on me. You sure you heard that on the two-way, right?
I did. We're good. Hey, boss, look at this.
Well, he drew down on me at the fucking light over there. I was just sitting there, fucking drew down on me at the fucking light.
Hey, listen, Frank. We checked his pockets, man. This guy's a cop.
White guy shoots and kills a black guy. Who's at fault?
Who's the aggressor?
Doesn't matter. Ghost of Rodney King still haunted the city, so there was only one way this was gonna end. And I was the only idiot to think otherwise. In 1997, everybody thought the LAPD was filled with only one thing: racist cops. But it wasn't. Also had politicians.
Got yourself a genuine cluster of fuck, Russ. 2 LAPD went Wild West in daylight. Shots are fired at the intersection.
Witnesses?
Got too goddamn many of them. Our shooter is undercover detective Frank Weiger. Claims self-defense. The deceased is Officer Kevin Gaines.
Where's Officer Liger now?
They're holding him across the street for you in the burger fucking joint. Cross the T's and dot the I's.
Yeah.
The brass will have our asses if any part of this comes back murky, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, bro.
Excuse me. Who's detective supervisor?
I'm the detective supervisor.
How do you do, Russell Poole?
Ruppel, nice to meet you.
Can you bring Detective Liger to me, please?
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Hey, Gary? Gary? Gary?
Yeah?
Oh. You got surveillance camera there. Got another one over there.
Okay.
Get photographs of those for me. Julie!
Right here.
Did you see if you can recover any casings? from the intersection there. One King 51 to control.
King 51, go ahead.
I need a DMV on a green Mitsubishi Montero. License number is 2 Adam Boy Mary 543. Liga. Yeah. Detective Russell Poole. Did you identify yourself as an officer?
Think I'm dropping 3 years undercover for some bullshit road rage? He identified himself, throwing up his set, flashing blood beads at me, saying he's gonna fucking cap my ass in the middle of fucking intersection. Look, I drove away, asked my crew. He chased me, man. He caught me, raised up, and I shot in fucking defense. That motherfucker is not LAPD. He's a straight-up fucking banger. I shit you not.
King 51, we have your DMV info. The vehicle belongs to a business in Tarzana.
Advise?
Officer Gaines's Montero is registered to Death Row Records.
Repeat, please.
Officer Gaines's Montero is registered to Death Row Records.
And this is 9 days after the Christopher Wallace murder, and not one arrest. Not one. And everyone knew who the prime suspect was.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D or Double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit.
Suge Knight was the head of Death Row Records, and Suge Knight was a gang member. The Blood, Mob Pyro Blood. Death Row was a legitimate business, but its CEO played by street rules.
They ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you want to do? Shut up.
Verse 1. Yeah, in the black SS, that 96, with that Teflon vest, ready to hit a nigga up for the work. I know that, and ain't got to be a hoe.
Where he at? Baby, I want him to see these kids. He's going in right. Where he at, huh? What you looking at? Huh? Bring your bitch ass out here, Suge. I know you did it. Where you at, Suge? Who gonna help me take care of these kids? Coward ass motherfucker. You hiding in there like a little bitch. You gonna take care of these kids? You gonna pay my bills? What you...
Don't knock like an animal. I shoot you like an animal. One hand like dog, I shoot you like dog. Stand me. Stand me.
Sir, please.
What bad D-boy bumbleclad think you gonna roll up here?
Okay. I'm a police officer. I don't want any trouble. There are children present.
White boy.
I know it. I just...
I killed him. The police here now. They killed my husband. They killed him. Officer Kevin Gaines. They cop killers.
Makes you say that they killed your husband.
Kevin used to do security for that murdering ass nigga. He probably saw something they shouldn't have seen. And they killed him.
He became so badly wounded that he was pronounced dead at the nearby Cedars-Sinai Hospital.
This is a very tragic event that has similarities to another shooting, but there were a lot of people that were in the area, and we're hopeful that someone would come forward and give us information so that we can close this case.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You know the cops have come around asking for this.
Thank you for hanging on.
What, Poole, huh? The fuck's so important I gotta come out here in the fucking monsoon?
I didn't want to discuss this in the station. Why are other officers trying to acquire this tape? This is my investigation.
Come on, Paul. Get ready for every black cop in L.A. to come looking over your shoulder, huh? Bad fucking time for optics.
By the way, I met Gaines's wife last night under rather unpleasant circumstances. She pulled up in a $200,000 Mercedes. Said he was working for Death Row.
Are you kidding me? 4 white cops beat Rodney King. Look, big picture. Gaines was a violent hothead. A lot of them are.
A lot of who are?
The Jungle Bunnies. Huh? Gaines buried himself. There's no need for us to dig for more dirt.
What's the word on the Wallace case?
The word is it's not your case. You're South Bureau. And that's robbery, homicide case. Focus on your own.
Figure white detective, crazy enough to roll up on death row, might want to know something.
I have a weapon.
I'm Special Agent Terrence Watts, FBI. FBI infiltrated death row about a year ago. I barely made it to the outer rim, so I just mainly hear rumors. But I can 100% confirm this. Suge Knight has LAPD in his inner circle. I'm talking straight up mobster shit.
Officer Gaines was wrong.
He advised on protocol, monitoring police scanners when they roll dirty, coordinating how to use walkie-talkies. Listen, this is something that I would not risk my cover for just yet. But they're saying we got Biggie. And Officer Gaines was an accessory.
I got a problem. Black guy in a green Jeep on my ass. I need you guys. I think he's got a gun.
Hey, you wanna look, talk shit, and run? Look at this, motherfucker.
I just shot somebody. I need help.
After you shot Officer Gaines, what went through your mind?
What went through my mind? Good. Obviously, you've never had the service end of a handgun pointed at your face.
Excuse me? I might remind you, you're speaking to a superior officer.
Not in this room, I'm not. I know my rights. In here, I face civilian consequences, and I'm afforded civilian rights. I got a 2.5 and a 1-year-old at home. A man raised a gun to kill me, and I was faster. To that, I say good. Sir.
Detective Poole, do you have any additional evidence to refute or strengthen Detective Lager's assertion that Officer Gaines acted in a manner unbecoming?
Nothing as yet that I can prove, Lieutenant.
fuck was that? Hmm?
I happen to strongly believe the Gaines was into much more.
I don't give a fucking shit. Columbo, we're not internal affairs. What were you gonna do? Arrest him? He's fucking dead.
The facts point to something more here.
Oh, drop the Boy Scout bullshit, Russ. I asked you not to complicate a simple fucking case. Liger's cleared. He's probably on his way home to have a fucking Pax Blue Ribbon. And you're fucked off because you didn't get a soapbox to wax lyrical about the Shield. I don't ever want to hear about this fucking case again. You hear me, detective? So what's it gonna take? You scammed your way up.
No, I don't scam.
I do. And that's how you do it. Exactly what you did.
Let me tell you something. Every detective in America wants on robbery, homicide, and I was certainly no different. I mean, that's the major leagues. But no, you don't scam your way in. You get in by being the best at one thing, solving murders.
Hey, welcome to Parker Center, home of robbery homicide. I'm Miller. Let's get you up to speed.
Russell Poole, pleasure.
Hey, this is the new guy. Just got promoted up from South Bureau. Thanks. So I think hold on. Hey, Chief. That's right, Chief of Police. Welcome to big time, Poole. What's your handicap?
In what? Golf?
No, in life. Yes, in golf. Give his file. Thank you. Russell Poole is a South End gangs expert with over 500 crime scenes under his belt. Well, fuck me. I didn't know we'd promote an unmarried anymore. I'll just assume you know what you're doing.
I do, sir.
No, sir. Fred or Miller. You're now a robbery homicide detective. We get the city-sized profile cases, but we don't act like Marines. This is homicide, this is Lefford. She's a pretty good detective. And this is Snow. Bit of a dummy, can't hit a softball either. This is bank detail over here, and through this door. You are now investigating the murder of the notorious B.I.G.
Don't feed into it. If you feed into it, it's going to do nothing but escalate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, according to initial police reports, 12:49 a.m. 6 shots are fired.
Los Angeles police are investigating the shooting death of rapper Notorious B.I.G.
Bullet casings were found on the scene. Gecko 9mm, they're German manufactured.
Geckos. Very rare.
Ballistics is checking for extractor marks, and we got fingerprints looking for fingerprints on these. 4 shots hit Wallace. 2 bullets are recovered from the body. The 4th was the kill shot, striking the left lung, liver, heart. The shooter's vehicle was a dark sedan, dark colored, green, possibly black. Some witnesses say it was a Caprice, but most of the witnesses think it was a Chevy Impala SS, a super sport.
This is a surveillance photo the night of the murder. Same car.
2 composite sketches, one done in Los Angeles, the other done in New York when the LAPD went there to interview the witnesses about the Peterson on March 9th. And lastly, we got CIs. We got a county full of confidential informants crawling out of the woodwork to give us information. These rats are crawling out of the sewer, for God's sake. So in short, we got hundreds of leads. We got hundreds and hundreds of leads.
So you don't tell your partner about death row, having Gaines and other cops on the payroll?
At that point, I didn't know Miller or how he would react. So no, I didn't tell him. I knew if the Gaines tip was legit, it would come up again.
Yo, Code 187, they trying to give you a murder rap. And you ain't even like that. Yo, sir, these niggas, cause they deserve this.
Hurry up, man. I ain't got all day.
Yeah, well, maybe I ain't in a hurry to find out what's waiting for me at the top of this hill.
Keep stepping.
Miller? You fucking bitch!
You know, one day this shit's not gonna work.
I couldn't wait to congratulate you on your early release. And you're welcome, by the way.
Who the fuck is this?
Psycho Mike, this is Detective Poole. He's new, so he's nobody, but he's delighted. How did Suge settle in prison?
I have no fucking idea.
Mike, we're boys, huh? Boys get each other early release, Mike. Huh? Boys get Suge put in a cell next to yours.
Come on, man. I don't wanna fuck with this shit no more. No, I don't know shit.
Huh? Okay. Poole, we're gonna take him back to prison. Turn on the sirens. I want his cellmates to know he's been hanging out with his LAPD friends, huh?
Come on, man. What the fuck, dude? You Iowa motherfuckers don't know shit about the streets, dude. It's like I got a gun to my head and you asking me to pull the motherfucking trigger.
Look, Mike, listen to me. You talk to me. I'll get your sister out in 5.
There ain't nothing but bloods in there, so Suge's fine. But Suge don't want to see Bad Boy rise up, so Biggie gets got. Suge says we hit him up, Biggie takes it like a big fat bitch.
How was it coordinated?
Motherfucker, eat a dick. Who's talking to you? Am I talking to him? What, you think they fucking draw this shit up on chalkboards? Man, this shit was straight stealth. It was real quiet. They hired a fucking contract hitter.
Did Suge call it?
Suge don't pop off at the mouth like that. He's at the top of the food chain. He's insulated. They're saying this other nigga called it. Some mob Pyru blood named D-Mac. That's what they say.
D-Mac. All right. What about the shooter? Let me show you a composite sketch of a guy.
No, I don't need to see that. He's clean cut, faded hairdo, medium complected. The motherfucker walks around in a suit and a bow tie like he's a Nation of Islam. His name's Amir Muhammad.
I got what I need.
No, you didn't.
I got the composite sketch. I got the name. I'm done here.
Well, go ahead and run with it, see what happens.
Wait, is there something you ain't telling me or something?
There's a whole book of things I ain't telling you.
I'll say it was an unnamed source, right?
Amir Muhammad's never even been arrested. Guy's clean as a whistle. You want a name? You want a name?
I just scooped the name of Biggie's shooter. Stanley Kirk Burroughs. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hey, can I call you right back? Jack, I don't think you should touch this one, babe. In fact, you can't touch this. Because, holy fuck, your killer is MC Hammer. Jack, you can't touch this, Jack. You can't touch this, Jack. Jigga, 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 jing. Jigga, jigga, jing, jing, jing. Can't touch this.
I got it.
Can't touch this. All right, I'll stop.
You guys
I'm gonna stop.
I mean, don't you got work to do? Seriously.
Yeah, okay, okay. I'll stop if you stop. Hammer time. I love it, Jack. I'll start it from the
I got it already, right?
Touch it.
I got it.
You don't got it yet. All right, Jack. Jack, stop. Jack, stop.
And here comes the pitch. And batting next, at shortstop, number 29, Russell Poole Jr. Runners on first and second. Here it comes.
How'd your son play?
My son's not something I'm willing to discuss with you.
Is MC Hammer? Hey, you got me, man. That was a good one. You know,
Oh, that was great. One of my best.
I deserved it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Why is the Wallace case so important to you?
I'm obsessed with the truth, and that's my sickness. I remember Bobby Kennedy said, every society gets the kind of criminal it deserves.
And every community is the kind of law enforcement it insists on.
At one time, I actually believed that. When I joined the LAPD, we called each other brother officer. I wanted to serve on that force. I wanted on this case because I had to know for myself if there were, in fact, dirty cops involved. Would you like me to start at the trial or the arrest?
Tell however you want to tell it.
Take me for the next guy.
Well, you follow every lead, really, even if it's just to rule it out. So I'll start with you. The idea that Biggie had paid for the hit on Tupac, we looked into it. Went to Vegas to meet Varney. He's the lead detective investigating the murder of Tupac Shakur.
4:03 p.m. Las Vegas time. Tupac Shakur passed away, y'all. Give me a moment of silence.
All right, this is where the whole melee took place. This guy getting the shit kicked out of him is Orlando Anderson. Tupac is there somewhere, and look at that guy doing the ground and pound. Watch this. Boom, boom. And here's Tupac and Suge Knight making a hasty escape. Now, Suge Knight just violated the terms of his parole, which is why he's sitting in a federal penitentiary right now.
2 hours after this, Tupac Shakur is killed in a drive-by off the Strip.
Are you guys hearing that the shooters were hired by Christopher Wallace?
Look, the Biggie killed Tupac theory is bullshit. This is the most famous rapper in the world. He's 6'2", he's 400 pounds, he's got an entourage. He's not gonna slip into the most CCTV'd city on earth unseen. No, Wallace, he checked out.
Biggie didn't have Tupac killed.
No, he didn't. You know, sometimes the bad guys will put the word out on the street that somebody else committed their crime. It's like a smoke screen. That smoke spreads wide enough, media grabs hold of it, wildfire.
So what did you do when the lead went dead?
We asked more questions. What was Suge Knight's demeanor when you interviewed him after the shooting?
Elusive. He didn't help us. Nobody did. Truth be told, Vegas doesn't want us to close the Tupac case. Move the cars, open the bars, keep the Strip open. Leave those circus trials in L.A., you know what I mean?
How's that?
You saw our murder book, right?
Yeah.
Every page is a sworn statement by an eyewitness that contradicts another sworn statement by an eyewitness. We take a suspect to trial, his attorney will have a field day and won't be left holding our dicks. Like those LAPD dicks after the OJ trial.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Come again?
Crisco-oiled piece of shit. You fucking heard me.
Are you serious?
Those LAPD dicks got royally fucked because they had the audacity to pin the murder on a guilty man, a man lucky enough to be charged after Rodney King. So Cochran could just hint that they were racist.
Everybody heard the Furman tape.
I'm talking about solid guys, lifetime fucking guys who had their retirement fucking ruined. Why? Because they had the balls to do their fucking job. And here you are, you gutless fucking wonder. We'll talk about cops. You will never, in your career, do the cop work they did on a fucking lunch break. One more thing. Fuck Furman. You remind me of him. And fuck this fucking city. You idolize guys ahead of you in the force. And you watch them get fucked by the very system they propped up. It's a game of inches. The point is to win. So us, we stick together. And we do everything we have to win. Yeah?
The FBI have infiltrated death row. There are LAPD officers in its inner circle, and these officers are loyal to Suge Knight. I believe that Officer Gaines may have been an accessory to Biggie Small's murder.
Okay, Poole. Walk me through it.
12:30 a.m. Wallace exits the Peterson and gets in the last vehicle of the three-car convoy. It's a Suburban. It's driven by Greg Young, a.k.a. G-Money. In the first vehicle is an off-duty Inglewood police officer, Reginald Blaylock. He pulls out and blocks the traffic on Fairfax. Okay? Now, Biggie's security, Eugene Deal, walks to the garage exit, where he comes face to face with a man in a blue suit and a bow tie, who Deal identifies as a member of the Fruit of Islam, the Nation of Islam's
security guard.
Yeah, exactly. Deal shows the man that he's armed. The man leaves. Deal then notices, as do many other eyewitnesses, a black sedan parked facing southbound on Fairfax, right?
Yeah.
And it's in front of a white vehicle, the occupants of which shoot video of the incident, okay? Deal then gets in the second car of the convoy, excuse me. Kenneth Story's driving. Puffy is sitting in the passenger seat. And they pull just past the curb. All right. Biggie's SUV then pulls in behind, okay? On the sidewalk are approximately 15 people who had attended the party at the Peterson. DJ Quick, Corrupt, and what's the Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown,
Right.
here.
Now, while Biggie's car idles at the exit of the garage, he signs an autograph for a fan, and then he speaks to a woman who approaches the vehicle. Now, 12:49 a.m. Puffy's car pulls out, heads north on Fairfax. Eugene Deal, Wallace's head of security, he advises Kenneth Story, blow the light for security reasons, okay? Puffy's car goes through that yellow light and turns left onto Wilshire. But Biggie's car stops at the red light. That lane, exactly. The second he stops at this red light, a white SUV pulls in parallel to Biggie's vehicle and stops, blocking it. Now, at this exact same second, our shooter in the black sedan.
The Chevy Impala SS.
Yes. He speeds north on Fairfax, pulling parallel to the right side of Biggie's car, boxing him in. Our shooter fires 6 shots.
Yeah, we checked the cell phone data. It's garbage. We can't use any of it. So, look, either the shooter got lucky or, I don't know, they coordinated it in some other way.
If Officer Gaines or other cops advised, they would know to avoid cells, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what they'd use, Miller? Walkie-talkies.
Miller, he bought into your theory. That LAPD cops were involved?
Yeah, he did. For a night.
Today, the family of slain police officer Kevin Gaines have retained attorney Johnny Cochran and filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the city of Los Angeles for $25 million. Kevin Gaines, shot and killed on March 18th.
He hired that miserable fuck, Johnny Cochran.
Former assistant district attorney has successfully brought multiple class action suits against the LAPD.
I've never seen anything as charged as this, but Miller had. I saw clues that said our bad guys might be cops. Miller only saw that we were white cops accusing black cops. He saw us heading straight for a nationally televised trial where Johnny Cochran would ruin our careers just like he did the O.J. detectives. You like that?
You got the choice between all of these different cars. Is the car you're gonna choose?
I just wish I could get under the hood, you know what I mean? Work on the engine. Works. That's great. Thank you. Can I get the, am I allowed to get the carne asada? I mean, it's like $4 more, but I'm not gonna get a side order.
You know what? I would like to have the carne asada too, both of us. Thank you. What do you think was going through Miller's mind?
Oh, protecting his pension. Everybody in LAPD knew the Gaines was dirty. But as soon as Cochran was in his family's corner, all I know is that Miller flew to New York without me. He came back and saying that Biggie's entourage doesn't want to talk. My cop theory's a dead end. They wanted to sort of stall the case a bit until they found a more suitable suspect.
I'm hoping for a gangbang.
Yeah. That's what we got. D-Man.
I need access to my safety deposit box.
Okay, you're just gonna have to fill out this.
Open the door. Or you'll be the first to fucking die, okay? Slowly. Slowly. Slowly.
Everybody get the fuck on the ground now! Don't fucking look at me, you hear me? Nobody fucking look at me! Get the fuck away! Let's go, give me the fucking money right now! Let's go, give me the money now! Don't make a move! Come on, hurry up! Go! Everybody stay the fuck down, and everything's gonna be alright? Let's go, fuck it!
Special Agent Dutton with the FBI. Can I get a moment? Thanks.
A man that hits a woman isn't even a man. He's an animal. Smart, though. A small bank like yours usually has 50,000 on hand. But today, you had 15 times that much. I need to speak to whoever made that order. It was you.
The holidays are coming up. You know, that's what we do. We do that.
Sure, no. I'll tell you the truth. Who I really need to speak to is the person who had the keys to the vault.
I got nothing to say.
You're gonna be very, very old when you get out of prison, young lady.
What if I can talk to him? What if I can convince him to give the money back, huh? Then will I still be in trouble?
Who are we talking about?
My boyfriend.
Give me his name.
Selling crack in the system. When I was young, let me tell you how it was where I come from. When I was young, let me tell you how it was.
was young, let me tell you how it was where I come from. Run up and get popped with the pop gun. I was selling rocks on 6-1, mix one, bust on the nigga. Shotgun.
David Mack, freeze! Don't do it. Put your gun on the ground. I'm not gonna ask you again. Put the gun on the ground. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Very good. Turn around.
Bedroom's clear.
Fuck off the bitch name, motherfucker. You know the fuck I know, blood? Hmm?
How's your coffee?
Black and strong. Like your nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, my nigga, Officer Mac. Or should I call you D-Mac? Look, we know that bank robbery is not your only extracurricular activity. We found some interesting items in your house. Gecko 9mm bullets. That's rare. A death row medallion. Sweet Impala. What else you up to?
Oh. What kind of no-having backbone nigga is you, huh?
Well, I'm not wearing cuffs for a start. You went to the University of Oregon. And now you're educated, Mac. What if you want to keep talking this thug thing because you think you're gonna reach into my inner nigger and rattle my sense of manhood? You go right ahead.
Okay. Special agent. So we start.
With death row. How long? If you don't talk to me, if you don't tell me where the money is, 15 years.
15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh, nigga. Nigga, that ain't shit, blood. 15 years. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, nigga. Fuck you think this is? I'm from the gutter, blood. That's, you feel me? I'm Paru, nigga. Mm-hmm. What the fuck you think 15 years is gonna do to a nigga like me? I know niggas doing life. And I put them there. Give me 20.
D-Mac, Kevin Gaines, both connected to death row, both surely involved in Biggie's shooting, and both untouchable. Why? Because they're both LAPD.
Mm-hmm. We can't let you test Max and Paula for forensics.
It'll take me an hour, 1 hour.
It's bad timing, all right? I mean, my fucking hands are tied.
The future earning potential of Christopher Wallace would be over $1 billion.
So if we could prove a connection between the cop and Biggie's murder, then a lawsuit by the Wallace family would not only break the LAPD, it would
bankrupt the city.
All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the shit? Them niggas ride dicks. Frank White pushed the 6 on the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tips if I want some ass. Gon' blast me first.
There you go.
Oh, good lips. How many times you guys want to hear the same story?
We've had some developments in the case.
This was like last year and shit. You know, a couple brothers get shot and nobody gives a fuck, do they? But if Garth Brooks gets shot, y'all would declare martial law.
I just want to ask, do you recognize this man?
Whoa. Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Yo, Biggie!
Breath is heavy, head is light.
This motherfucker was at Peterson that night. I saw him. He was security, you know?
He's on the move, Biggie's on the move.
Yeah, he was the one on the walkie-talkie.
Creeps inside.
Belcher, it's Jackson. I need you to find Sergeant Mike Reese of the LAPD. Ask him to slip you the Christopher Wallace murder book.
Shit, murder book is an Uno, not 40 boxes of 90 murder books. Here. I'm done. All yours.
Kennedy said that every society gets the kind of criminal that it deserves. But news, that's something that somebody wants to suppress.
You remember Kelly James?
Yo, what about him?
You're gonna love this.
To drive when
He was one of the Rolling 60s Crips who attended a death row after party. Well, he starts throwing up gang signs, right? So, Suge's guys decided to beat him down a little. But they beat him to death. This is the section of the Kelly Jameson murder. However, he's not in here. They redacted the entire incident. He's not in here. The security guards who stood by and watched a man being murdered were off-duty LAPD officers.
You redacted the Jameson incident, and you redact the proof that the LAPD has a history of its officers working for death row.
Where you going?
I got something I gotta follow through.
What do you mean? You can't just leave. Just brought up 90 boxes.
Hey, give me some grace on this, all right?
Grace? What does that mean?
Very indignant. I'm the Pope.
You're still full of shit, Evans.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
No, I'm not here to talk to you. Commander, whenever care to answer a couple of questions on the record?
Fasulo, this is Jackson. Jackson Fasulo.
I've seen the Wallace murder book. Why did you redact the past instances of the LAPD's connection with death row records?
Look, I can't comment on an open investigation, okay?
It's an open investigation? Wow. You have any suspects?
Jackson, I'm not going to repeat myself. I cannot comment on an open investigation. What's going on here?
Jackson's been spending a little bit of time with Poole.
Oh, with Poole. This is the guy. Okay, all right. You know, you are as much an embarrassment to Edwards as Poole was to the LAPD. Let me guess. Kevin Gaines drove David Max and Impala up the grassy knoll where they proceeded to both whack Kennedy. Is that what you're going for here?
You find the unsolved murder of 2 young men funny?
No, not at all. I find you thinking that you're spending time with the man who's going to solve this. That's what I find funny. Hey, you want something off the record? Put that thing away. It's fine, put it away.
Okay.
Turn it off, put it away, and I'll tell you something, all right? This is off the record. I bet you Poole hasn't mentioned Wardell Faust. He was a mob Pyru blood that Suge Knight paid to shoot Biggie. Poole tell you that?
Track him down.
And bring along a shovel, because he was killed in 2003. And listen, Jackson, let me do you a solid here, okay? Poole is certifiable. He's a lunatic, all right? And if he's giving you his Captain America routine, and the stars and the stripes and his badge on his sleeve, ask him about his suspension. The guy's a disgrace. He's a pathological liar. I mean, the Wallace's family civil case was based upon his theory, and it was all tossed. The man is a lonely, shut-in, and he needs a warm body like yourself to talk to. So he'll say whatever you want to hear. But reporting things that aren't true is your specialty, right, Jackson? And that's the end of the story. I don't want to talk about it anymore, and we're about to have dinner, so maybe you could...
It's your time.
All right. Jesus, Mary, and fucking Joseph, this is your employee. Is he medicated? Is he drunk? Why didn't you let him sit down?
Yeah, come in.
Tell me about Wardell Faust.
Faust? Oh, you buying into that bullshit now. Street name is Poochie. He was the primary in LAPD's current theory.
Fucking knew this shit?
I'm a detective. A detective says, I don't know until I can prove it.
We've been talking about this dirty cop and that dirty cop. Well, what about you, Russ? Never a mention about the cop who got suspended.
No. Let me tell you something. You have no idea what the LAPD is capable of.
Stop. How am I supposed to trust, though, a single word that comes out of your fucking mouth?
You look at these walls. I earned everything here. Letters of commendation.
And that's why your son doesn't talk to you. Because you care more about that than him.
How fucking dare you?
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club sipping Moet is where you find me. Back of the club sipping Moet is where you find me. Straight up, honey, really, I'm asking. Most of these niggas think they be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your sign?
Hold on a window. License and registration.
What'd I do?
License and registration.
This is bullshit.
Sir, are you recording me right now on that phone? Sir.
How does that feel to you?
Turn off the phone.
I'm a journalist. I got First Amendment rights, and I ain't turning off shit.
Turn off that
You
fucking
interfere with
phone,
my rights.
said. Let's go out of the vehicle.
What the fuck, man?
Now.
I ain't getting out nowhere, man.
Get out of the vehicle now. Nice and slow. Out of the vehicle now!
Everybody!
Turn around!
Everybody! Keep fucking with me, I ain't done shit!
Turn around.
It's me. I'm in the LA Central.
Jack. Jack. I'd hate to tell you this, but Edwards took you off the Biggie retrospective.
Facts. I need a word. You commissioned a 20-year retrospective, and I'm not on it?
Central claim has been discredited.
According to who?
The LAPD?
Of course it was discredited by them. They couldn't solve the case in the first goddamn place.
We are distancing ourselves from the story.
Detective Miller?
Who wants to know?
March 1997, you were the lead detective on the Christopher Wallace case, right?
What are you, a lawyer or a cop?
Journalist.
Even worse. I had 1 foot in retirement. I don't remember much. Too many damn suspects. Too many damn leads.
Was Amir Muhammad one of them?
What the? Amir Muhammad was a possible shooter, yeah. But we never interviewed him.
To buy your beer?
Everybody had a shoot. Everybody had a theory. My partner asked onto the case at the time because he had a theory.
Was he a good detective? Was he a good partner?
Russell Poole. One of the best. Younger guy, but from an older school than even I was from. Worked an honest shift. Lacked nuance. Followed orders to the point of insubordination.
Yeah, well, if the cops can be bending the rules, then where does that leave the rest of us?
Oh, Christ, that sounds like something he would say. You sure you haven't met him? You gotta be able to separate yourself from the community that you serve. Poole wasn't cut from that cloth.
You know what became of him?
No idea. They split us up. There was a cop. Dirty cop. Fuck, I can't remember his name. Bankrupt. One theory was that his loyalty lied with death row, and he was involved in Biggie's murder. So the brass put Poole in charge of an STF looking into that.
They give Poole a special task force to look into David Mack?
That's the fuck's name. David fucking Mack. Yes.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Sure. Hey, one more thing. You know, something always struck me about that fuck David Mack. The whole time he was in prison, he only got one visitor. Amir Muhammad.
Got a question for you. Why does the LAPD give a substandard officer his own special task force?
You don't get to come here.
It's a free country.
Then do me a favor, root for the other team. Substandard. No, sir. Naive? Unfortunately.
All right, everybody, listen up. This task force is changing direction. Russ, we got a live one. We need you to shift focus.
We're on a live one right now, sir.
Let me see it for a second. Drop the death row pursuit. We got cocaine in evidence, turns out to be Bisquick. Same cop signed out every package. Probably selling it in the street. Looks like it's Frank Liger.
Fucking shitting me, man? I'm on unpaid leave. And you think I'm going to evidence control to sign my name to 6 pounds of coke I intend to steal? Come on, bro.
Did you believe him?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. This incident with Gaines drove a very strong racial wedge through the force.
There's your duffel.
Did you not want to see my ID, or?
Sure you ain't gonna rob the place?
Evidence control was so lax. It was like Detective Liger was the easiest target in the world for anybody who wanted to frame him.
Detective! You left your evidence bag.
I have to get back to Disneyland.
What?
I didn't know who to trust, so I went to the top. Chief?
Go away, fool.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Sir, this department has bad elements. Now, I can't tell you who killed Christopher Wallace because I've not been allowed to do my job properly. Every time I turn a corner, I'm not allowed to look. Why? Because my suspects are cops. We've all sworn the same oath to uphold the law regardless of the circumstances. I believe we owe that to Christopher Wallace, to his mother, and to his family.
Fool. You insubordinate shit. I told you 100 fucking times, you're off the Wallace case. Off the Wallace case.
I went to the district attorney, and I filed a complaint against the LAPD. You ever love something so much, you know, you try too hard, hold on to it to make it work, to make it yours, to make it, no, it's just...
No.
It was a long time ago. Long time.
Please, Los Angeles. We have a man shot. We have a shot. Okay, hold on. I'll get that. Going to Wilson Fairfax.
Death Row had 3 cops in its inner circle. Right here is a list of every cop who partnered with Mac.
Investigate on him?
I didn't have to, because there was only one stupid enough to blow $25,000 in Vegas with Mac 2 days after the bank robbery. Rafa Perez. The department forced me to follow Liger for stealing cocaine. Guess who was actually stealing it?
Rafael Perez. How do I know that name?
Because I made him famous.
Respond to a domestic dispute at 4369 Whittier Boulevard, 101 seconds. 10-4 Central.
This is Officer Perez. I've got some suspicious activity.
I'm at 1010 East Caesar East Chavez Avenue. Stand by.
What the fuck? How I turn that shit off?
Tranquilo, Tigre. Tranquilo.
What's up, you want my candy or what?
Yeah, I found another distributor.
Hey, that's good for you, but you're not stiffing me on this, fool.
I'm not. I'm gonna get rid of you.
Shots fired. Officer fired upon. I need
All
backup.
units be advised. Officer Perez fired with intent. I repeat, Officer Perez is the assailant. Send an ambulance to this location right away.
All units stand by. We got 1638 needs backup.
Officer Perez! Hands in the air.
The suspect in the shooting is a police officer.
Turn around slowly to your left until I tell you to stop.
10-4 Central.
What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me?
Are you wearing your vest?
Nah, you too pink, motherfucker.
Get down! Chest on the ground.
Yeah, shot me,
Now! Kick back your legs. Cross your legs. Point your toes. Cross those legs. Point your toes. I want those hands out. Hands out! Sir, I've called an ambulance. It's on its way. You're gonna be fine. Don't move! I'll blow your fucking head up!
You gonna kill a cop? Huh?
You're not an officer. You are not a police officer.
What? You my escort? How's the knee?
What kind of cop leaves law enforcement to work for a gangster?
Law enforcement? Ain't you got eyes, man? There's no such thing as law. There's never been one that can overcome man's nature. There's incentive. Men love two things, pussy and power. And Suge, he has both, and he gives them to men. So he got the strongest thing there is, right? And his weakness. And you know something you don't? Law enforcement is made up of cops. And a cop ain't nothing but a man.
I'll take it from here, detective.
Sir?
You want to be a gangster, son? We are a matchstick away from blood-stained streets every day. You know what stops it? Uniform. People believe in it. But LAPD has put so many goddamn cracks in that belief that people are starting to see that the police can't even police their goddamn selves. You will not be another crack in my force.
I believed in the uniform. I believed in the oath we took to protect and serve the people of Los Angeles.
I joined the LAPD, Rampart Division, in 1994.
As an officer, did you perpetrate illegal activities, including robbery, drug dealings, and murder?
Yes.
Were other LAPD officers involved?
Yes.
And I believe that every member of the department shared those same convictions.
We did it all. We were a criminal organization within the LAPD. We were a gang.
And what was the name of this gang?
I believe Perez was going to confess his part in the LAPD's corruption by saying just 2 words: death row.
Rampart.
I was wrong.
Let's reconvene in 1 hour.
So you're saying Rampart, the greatest scandal in LAPD history, which implicated 70 cops of corruption, was a diversion?
Mr. Obando, I want to apologize for what I've done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was bullshit, and it eclipsed everything, especially the Christopher Wallace investigation. Officer Gaines was linked to the Wallace murder and to death row, but I was told not to look. Officer Perez and Officer Mack were linked to death row. Once again, I was told not to look. But I had an ace up my sleeve. The Gaines family was suing Laga in the department, and I was the chief witness for the defense of Detective Laga. Gaines was a member of the Rampart Division. He was also an associate of incarcerated officers David Mack and Rafa Perez. It's my belief that these officers are responsible for the planning, cover-up, and the execution of Christopher Wallace.
That's some very explosive stuff, Detective.
A murder like that only goes unsolved if the police don't want to solve it.
I can't bring that out. But remember, if Cochran gives you an opening, when you're on the stand, you can go there.
We were ready for our day in court. The theory that LAPD cops helped orchestrate the murder of Christopher Wallace would become part of the public record. But they never let it go to trial.
You cut a deal? My own team cuts a deal? You a puppet. I wanted to go in there. Because this is my life.
Jack, it's 5 a.m. Clerk wants us out by 6. What the fuck are we doing, man? Now you found something?
Eyewitnesses noticed a black sedan.
Most of the witnesses think it was a Chevy Impala SS.
What are we looking at? I don't get it.
Me too.
Okay, great. Are we done?
Yeah.
We're talking about truth, and I've seen so many untruths among these so-called officials. My mother taught me something about truth. It's a poem. She said, speak the truth and speak it ever, because he who hides the wrong he did does the wrong thing still.
Yeah. Miss Wallace, this is, Jack, this is Miss Wallace.
No.
I know who you are, ma'am. 20 years ago, I made a false claim against your son.
And?
I was mistaken.
Well, it takes a big man to admit that he makes a mistake.
You're a very kind woman. Would you mind,
please,
Jack, have a seat? It's been very helpful.
With the case?
Yes.
I didn't think that you guys would be on good terms. I mean,
And why is that?
well, I mean, you know, your family's case and using his theory to support it and then it being dismissed.
Oh, no, the case was not dismissed. It was a mistrial.
Huge difference. A federal judge caught the LAPD hiding evidence that linked Mac and Perez to Christopher's murder and declared a mistrial. Now, here's the kicker. The city of LA, they reopened the investigation because as long as it's an ongoing investigation, that evidence stays locked away in the dark.
So we cannot sue LAPD because they are investigating the case.
I might have something here. It's a search warrant for Max and Paula. They filed it after you resigned. You know? They pushed you out of force, saying that your theory has no merit, and then they use your theory, his theory, to go forward.
Miss Wallace, this has been an unbearably long and painful road for you. I'm so sorry that you've had to endure all this.
You have nothing to feel sorry about. Because of you, I came this far.
That's what you call a guy who's in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Because our life is meaningless to you. Because you have the right to kill us based on your fear and your deception. And why? Because I'm a young black man. Drag your head.
You hear that, motherfucker? You hear that?
The sound of sirens used to mean my brother officers were on their way to assist me. Might have been the sweetest sound I ever heard in my life. I was 2 weeks from my pension when I resigned. I lost my family for a case that I was unable to close. And it's just not supposed to happen like that.
We're in the top of the ninth. Bases are loaded. Jaguars at the plate. A crafty lefty on the mound. Let's see what we got. Here's the first pitch. And the throw to third base. He guns him out at first. And we got two down. Bases still loaded. And there's a shot in deep left field. It's going back.
I was a beat cop when you were here. Always looked up to you, Detective Poole.
Thank you.
Russ, if you're really going in, I'm gonna go on with you. We're going together, all right? Just call me back or text me.
We still all talk about you, sir. And all the time here. But I'm afraid I can't help you, sir. Please don't misunderstand.
Sir, these warrants, they're 20 years old, sir.
Detective Poole? Detective Poole? Are you all right, sir? Can I get you something? Detective Poole! Christ, call an ambulance! Detective Poole? Detective Poole? Can you hear me? Stay with me, sir.
Mr. Poole, can you hear me? Did anybody see him go down?
Russ? What happened to him?
Oh, the Sonny. He's crashing, guys. Come on.
Heart attack.
Let's go.
Think.
Russ,
Jack. Friend of Russ's.
You listen to me. You don't have the right. You don't have a right.
you know what I'm saying. You close the case, get a promotion, the shiny object. But then you start thinking that you are the shiny object. Come on down from the cheap seats, look him in the eye. Tell him, I'm sorry.
Take some pretty good shots at each other, don't we? I'm done.
I'm a hack, all right? I'm a hack who forgot how to even do the right thing. So I know what the wrong thing is. Stay on this case. Make your boy think that that's all that you care about.
And what was it all for? What was it all for?
Front page, LA Times. That was one of the best pieces I've ever read. You know, it was good with it. I gotta say, Jack, I'm proud of you. We're working on a new nightly segment We're gonna need a recognizable face.
I can't work for a man who's in bed with the very institutions that we should hold accountable. We have to do better. Will you accept my resignation?
I dream filthy. My moms and pops mixed me with Jamaican rum and whiskey. Want to set off, should've pushed them dead off. Wipe the sweat off, cause in this world I'm dead off. Squeeze lead off, been sped off. That's not all, MCs have the gall to pray and pray for my downfall. Pray and pray for my downfall. Pray and pray for my downfall. I was high when they hit me. Took a few cats with me. Shit, I need the company. Apologies in order to Tiana, my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me. Sorta like Daddy Dearest. My vision be the clearest. Silences so you can't hear it. Competition still fear it. Shit, don't ask me. I went from ashy to nasty to classy and still.
Pocket's a strong dude, yo. I know dude, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's real strong. So when it was like he got shot, I was just more like, again? You know what I'm saying? He always getting shot or shot at. He gonna pull through this one again, make a few records about it, and it's gonna be over, you know what I'm saying? But when he died, I was just like, whoa. I mean, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no coming back from that.
This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass, quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon. Don Dada, fuck Papa. You got to call me Francis MH. White intake like toast. So iron was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady. Icky baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to orgies with hoes I never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Clean us before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than great adventure. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
On your mark, get set. When I spark, you wet. Look how dark you get when you're marked for death. Should I start your breath or should I let you die? In fear, you start to cry. Ask why. Lyrically, I worship. Don't front the word sick. You cursed it, but rehearsed it. I drop unexpectedly like bird shit. You herbs get stuck quickly for royalties and show money. Don't forget the publishing. I punish them. I'm done with them, son. I'm surprised you run with them. I think they got coming because they nothing but dicks. Trying to blow up like nitro and dynamite sticks. Man, I smoke hydro, rock diamonds, that's sick. Got paid off my flow, ride with my own clip. Take trips to Cairo, lay in with your bitch. I know you claim you was rich, fucking prick. When I see you, I'ma kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was Papa told him and no more.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
All you heard was